Today on Deep Dive, we're going to be looking at Marvel Comics' Amazing Spider-Man number 54. Can Spider-Man find Doc Ock before he strikes again? Let's flip some pages and find out. Hello everyone, my name is Devin, also known as DH Artist, and welcome back to my Deep Dive series. Today we'll be continuing the adventures of our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and if you missed my Deep Dive coverage of his other issues, I'll link to them in the video description below. Even though this can be viewed on your phone or computer, try casting it onto your TV so you can really see the detail and quality of the book. With each issue, you can expect their conditions to vary. Today's book is in nice condition, so there won't be anything to detract from the artwork. If you enjoy these types of videos and want to see more content like it, check out some of my other deep dives. I've covered issues like Avengers number 3, Detective Comics number 90, Special Marvel Edition number 15, and Teen Titans number 1, featuring the exciting adventure of when the Teen Titans joined the Peace Corps. For a complete list of my videos, visit the organized playlists on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. Amazing Spider-Man number 54 was published in November of 1967. Editor-in-chief was Stan Lee. Cover artist was John Romita Sr. The story, titled The Tentacles and the Trap, was written by Stan Lee, penciled by John Romita Sr., inked by Mike Esposito, and lettered by Sam Rosen. The book consists of 32 pages with a cover price of 12 cents. Having been thwarted by Spider-Man in the previous issue, and mistakenly thinking that Spider-Man is dead, today's story finds Dr. Octopus searching for a place to lay low so he can resume his plans to steal the nullifier. And as coincidence would have it, he rents a room from Aunt May. When Aunt May questions, hearing that he was wanted by the police, Otto sets her mind at ease, explaining that the newspapers got the story all mixed up, saying that he is a dedicated scientist while it was Spider-Man who was the real culprit. And so easily fooled, Aunt May shows him to his room. Meanwhile, after searching the city for Doc Ock, Peter returns home, and when he calls to check in on Aunt May, he has no idea that the arch-villain has found sanctuary under the roof of his unwitting aunt. Once in the privacy of his room, Doc Ock gets to work setting up his equipment, and with the help of his communication device, he gets in touch with his henchmen. Meanwhile, back at Peter's apartment, Pete quickly stows his spider suit from view, as his roommate Harry Osborn gets up early to visit his father. A short time later, Pete heads to the Daily Bugle to see if there's been any news or sightings of Dr. Octopus. So after meeting the new city editor Joe Robertson and finding no leads on Doc Ock, Pete heads to meet with Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane. A short while later, Pete decides to check on Aunt May, and when he arrives at her house, he's shocked to find Dr. Octopus. But when he tries to warn Aunt May about how dangerous Doc Ock is, Aunt May won't hear it, and when he's left alone with Octavius, the doctor warns Pete to keep quiet. Reluctantly agreeing, Pete decides to leave. Since Doc Ock doesn't know that Parker is Spider-Man, he at least has that to his advantage. Later that night, Pete returns to the home, but this time disguised as Spider-Man, and while hiding outside Doc Ock's window, he lights the spider signal, shocking Doc Ock, who can't believe Spider-Man is still alive. Acting quickly, Doc Ock contacts his henchmen, and after waiting outside for the doctor to appear, Spider-Man's spidey senses alert him to a new danger. Then, with the element of surprise, Doc Ock's henchmen get the jump on him. Finding himself outnumbered, Spidey leaps into battle, fighting the countless henchmen on the front lawn. Some of the interesting advertising found within this issue is a full-page ad for acne gel from the Colgate-Palmolive Company. There's a double-page spread for Saturday morning cartoons on ABC. There's a house ad featuring king-size annuals for the Fantastic Four and Amazing Spider-Man. And near the back, there's a wholesale discount buyers club ad featuring Ford, Chevrolet, and Dodge cars. Just when the goons think they've gained the upper hand, Pete turns the tables and easily knocks them out. When the police arrive to apprehend the suspects, Pete spots Aunt May in the crowd, meaning that the home is deserted except for Doc Ock. Quickly scaling the wall to Doc Ock's room, Pete crashes through the window, only to be met by the waiting arms of robotic tentacles. Pretending to be beaten, Spider-Man plays possum in Octavius's grasp, but when he draws him closer, Spidey lunges at him, catching him off guard. Just as Spidey lands a punch on Doc Ock, Aunt May enters the room to find the two sparring. Doc Ock quickly lies, saying that it was Spider-Man who broke into the house, and that he's been trying to stop him. The shocking news causes Aunt May to faint, and Spidey catches her before she hits the ground. Seeing to Aunt May's care, Pete is unable to stop Doc Ock from escaping. After calling an ambulance and changing out of his spider suit, Peter meets with the doctor regarding Aunt May's condition. Grateful that she'll make a full recovery, Pete lets her sleep, vowing that he will soon get his revenge on Dr. Octopus. I hope you enjoyed today's deep dive. If there's a particular issue or comic you'd like me to flip, drop it down in the comments section and I'll see if I can add it to my poll box. If you enjoy these types of videos, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. As always, please consider liking and feel free to share this video. And until next time, deep divers, thanks for watching.